Watts is a 4 square mile radius with a project building set in Southeast on every corner. These are my historical events, the Watts Chronicles, inspired by a true story. Chapter 1, Lonzo. As a kid, you can say I was a nerd, you know what I'm saying, living in them projects. Cause I collected like red ants in a jar, collected spiders, lizards, had all types of like shit like that, insects and animals and shit. When I started learning about pigeons, I was like walking one day down the street and I looked up in the air and I seen all these white pigeons and they were like falling out the air. And I sat there for maybe 30, 40 minutes just watching them. I thought they were angels, you know what I mean? So when I went home, I went and told my mama, I'm like, Mama, I know where some white angels are at. I want you to come see them. And my mom was like, boy, them not no angels, them doves. And I was like, well, I want some. I was probably one of the only kids in the projects with a 4x4 pigeon cage sitting on the side of my project door. And in this pigeon cage, this is where I would do my homework. This is where I would escape from all the shit that was going on around me. And I can look out to see who's out there. And I would often look out when I hear someone talking or whatever it may be. And right across from me, it was this guy named Lonzo. Lonzo was like the neighborhood crack dealer, gang member, crazy motherfucker. I don't see him knock motherfuckers out. I don't see him pistol whip people. I don't see him kick motherfuckers in the ass. So I was like scared of him. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew not to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for some crazy reason, he took a liking into me. Cause I was like always by myself. And the night before, I was looking out the window, it was just getting dark, and this fool named Janky Steve, he had stole my brother Green Machine. You know what I'm saying? I watched him run off with it and shit. And then Janky Steve went where Lonzo be stashing his shit at in the bushes, Project Pole, and I seen him get the bag out the bushes. Lonzo returned. He was like, hey, Bird Boy, you watch everything, and you my security camera. Who got my shit? You know, understand, I'm just 10 years old. I'm saying to myself like, man, if I tell him Janky Steve got it, he gonna fuck Janky Steve up. Then Lonzo pulled out a gun, like a big old 357, like one of them Magnum, some shit like that, big shit. And Lonzo said, nigga. The Watts Chronicles, inspired by a true story.